love. Yeah, man. Give thanks for life. True seeker, yeah. Once again. Don't always do it. You just go with the flow. So right now, I need you to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Yeah, man. You know, bless. I know again, I'm in it or two cents for the video, but like I say, just gotta go with the flow. So, you know, as it comes, as it goes. Yeah, man. Give thanks for life. So, the title for the day is your existence is already a miracle. So forgive yourself, accept yourself, take care of yourself. Yeah, man. You know? So that's what it is, you know. When you look at it, your existence, just as me right now talking. What is words? Mouth, what, you know, fingers. What these things, what this all about? Like, I know you could tell me like, okay, your fingers meant to do this and meant to do that, but I mean, what really are they? We tend to like take this, like, you know, basically when you look at how it's work, like as we move through the line, right? Maybe like what we don't work hard for, you know, we somewhat tend to take for granted. The thing is, when you just look at your life, your being, like even a word miracle, like you giving this word like a meaning, like you say, like you was born after, like you come off like existence, life over everything, love over everything, you know. It was actually a sperm and an egg, you know. You see what they saying? It was actually a sperm and an egg, like a process. So what is all this? Like what is this? This itself is a miracle. Just to breathe, to talk, these words, meanings, you know. So whatever it is you're going through, or whatever it is you're being through, whatever it is you're about to face, just realize it's really like nothing, like no dash thing, you know. So I know you might say, well, truth seeker, bro, I been through some dark places, I do some dark things, I made some dark, deep, dark places, you know. Let me tell you something. Out of the darkness, you know, came the light. So now watch this. You just look at these plants, look at these trees, you know what I mean? You realize like the most important part of the tree lives in the dark with the roots. So whatever it is you've been through, you know what I mean, whatever dark road you was trotting on, you could look at that, you could put your foundation base right on that, and now forgive yourself. I know it might be so heinous. Forgive yourself. I'm built off for that right now. Okay, that's where you rooted and grounded. At that point where you say you don't want to return, now start striving for the light. You know what I mean? Because it is what it is. It's just as simple as right now we sitting amongst different plants. You know what I mean? Each plant have its own road. You know what I mean? Each plant have its own way of flow, its own thing. So you have to now accept yourself. So you gotta forgive yourself, you gotta accept yourself, like accept yourself. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you are a female, you are a male. So accept yourself. Yeah, man. And just from there, just start taking care of yourself. And you know sometimes you don't need to deal with certain things. Like generally, start taking care of yourself. You know, like I tell people, it's like this, you know. You know, we walk around like we trying to figure out who is love, who is real, who is this. As long as you are love and you are real, you don't have to worry about nothing else, you know, because wherever you go, love and real exists in our room. You know? So you have to start accepting what it is, like for what it is. Like, let's get out of this dreaming. Just accept what it is and go through it. Start taking care of yourself righteously, you know what I mean? You know, sometimes, hey, you know what? My belly done full, I don't need to put an extra spoonful of money. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to commit that out. Like, who are we afraid of dread? Like, who do you dread and fear so much that you are living a lie? Like, who dread? Really and truly, but just be free, because it's already in you. Just by me breathing, by me talking, like what this really and truly, I know you want to say, oh, that's a body, that's a face, but what really is this? You know? Because really and truly, if if your old man, your daddy, had a condom on, he just would have tied it up and thrown it away and said that was a good time. Your mommy, all she would do is complain about her cramps. It's not her eggs, she ovulating. As well as when the sperm meet the egg, they start producing a whole breathing, living human being. What is this all about? Why just you breathing, just the hair on your head, your eyes, just the color of your skin, everything is a miracle. Like what this really is, like what is water? What is sand? Like no, I know you're saying that's this is sand, but what I mean what this is like, where this come from, boy? Like who created this? Just your existence alone is a miracle. Just stop beating down yourself for whatever reason it is. They say forgive others, forgive yourself. I know, trust, I did now. Forgive yourself. Yeah, I know. You don't know why, who that was, what you was thinking. That couldn't have been you. Yeah, you feel shame. Yeah, you don't really want people to really know about that part of life. But hey, it's all a process, you know. It's all a journey, you know. Just keep on striving. Keep on doing you. Keep on being you. Accept it for what it is, you know what I mean? Breathe in, breathe out. It is what it is. The water, you know, give thanks for life. The sun, give thanks for life, accept it for what it is, and just start taking care of yourself. You know what you need to do. And sometimes, let's be real, if you have to detox, if you have to unlearn is a part of learning, you know. Like seriously, illusion always use these words. Unlearning, meaning you're not learning, you know. You're learning that sometimes some of the stuff and trust, just even for me, I don't eat no meat. But when I was younger eating meat, no one could have beat me eating it. So it is what it is, eh? And I ain't saying you don't have to eat meat. But I mean, I suggest you don't. But it ain't the point to say, oh, I'm better than you, or who eats meat, or who doesn't eat meat. All I'm saying is, learn what works for you. You was getting drunk all them years in your 20s, it didn't work out for you. You know what I mean? You then see where you'd land in your 30s. You were sleeping around, yeah, you might have feel like you had a little fun, but now look what it cost you, all kind of turmoil, all kind of things. You know what I mean? You might have been a teenager, following the crowd and what's not, and now you're realizing it all just between you and the Most High. Don't beat up yourself, forgive yourself. You know what I mean? Realize, hey, them things ain't working for you or whatever works for you. Make it make sense. Even what we going through right now, this whole COVID thing, who knows? Who's saying like it ain't where the Father saying, okay, let me see if you with the system or you with me? Because really, who say? Like who say what we have to do? Who says anything? Who says you have to have a fancy watch? What is a fancy watch? Metal from the ground? Like I mean, what is a fancy watch? What is fresh clothes? What is tennis? I mean, what is anything? Me personally, I know I take off everything when I go to bed. So really and truly, you just be a naked human being. That's all you are. So just forgive yourself, accept yourself, and take care of yourself. Because that's all you get. You and the Most High. You already a walking miracle. You know what I mean? And stop attaching yourself to all these words and these meanings. You know what I mean? Because it's them who say, hey, you have to be this way. You're supposed to think this way. You're supposed to act this way. You're supposed to talk this way. Just through you being you. That's already greatness. Like, already. Come on. Give thanks for life. It is what it is. So forgive yourself. Right now. Don't care how dark the road is. Forgive yourself. Let that be your roots. Be deep in the ground. And now build our foundation. Now start striving for the life. From that point where you being, that dark road where you don't go down no more, start building from that. Start accepting what is. You know what I mean? Start. If it's a cedar tree, be a cedar tree. Start accepting what is. Work with your vibrations. Do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? And just live. Just give thanks for life. And just take care of yourself. Cool and calm. Gracious and slow. You know? Just keep the fire burning. It is what it is. Come on. So for people right now, you know, just take care of yourself. Give thanks for life. You know what I mean? Like all this right now, all this is a miracle. All this is a living miracle. Sun and trees and what's not. You can't explain none of this. You don't know where this comes from. So just know yourself and give thanks. And just realize we all are one. Yeah, man. So just walk in love, live in love. Then all love, job love. So my people, that's what it is. You know, until I see you again, you know, I can need you to like, I can need you to comment, I can need you to subscribe, and for sure hit the notification bell. And check me out on Instagram as well. Sometimes I can be doing some live videos on Facebook and Instagram. You know, Instagram, Truth Seeker 373. Facebook, Rasta, that's with a capital R, a space, capital K, capital L, I-O-N, Rasta KLion. Check it out, you know what I mean? Just keep on moving forward. So forgive yourself, accept yourself, take care of yourself, and do your best. Until we meet again, be safe. God bless.